Hey folks, playing some more Noita. I ended up dying in the previous run. I don't know if I recorded it, and if I did, I'm probably not posting it because it was a silly death to piercing, but right now I'm just tired. It's a late recording that I'm doing. I'm gonna make like dinosaur chicken nuggets after this or something. You'd think that's a joke, but it is actually not. Definitely a worthwhile meal. Alright. Let's try and not die immediately, huh? Oh, that is inconvenient. Really concerning, mostly. And that is only worth 2 gold, because why the frick would it be worth anything else? Okay. Screw you. Die in oil. Just felt like doing Noita. If we do well, I might just stop in the middle of the run. If we don't, we can just end it there. What's this potion? Fire potion. We can use this to obtain molten gold. Only a little bit, though. We'll see if I end up actually doing the funny molten gold thing. I've been practicing parrying. That does not mean I can consistently do it. It just means I'm slightly better. Parrying, by the way, is something you can do in Noita, which is really weird, because it's just one of the many weird little mechanics. I should do a video on it. I've done a video on some of the other mechanics, stuff like the territorialism of certain enemies. I've only really seen it with a couple, but it seems like it's specifically the firebugs that have it the most. I think it's actually only firebugs that have territorialism. I can't think of a single other enemy that, like, will only attack you in a certain area and just leaves you alone if you go away from that specific zone. There aren't really any enemies that do that. You know what there are a lot of enemies that do, though? Shoot at you with guns. Alright, there we go. Lots of cash. Boom. Just out of reach to be safe. Alright, not gonna get any extra money from that, that's fine. Okay. Oh, there's a luminous drill that I can just barely not afford. That sucks. Hey, electricity managing, that's nice. If only I had a way to get slightly more gold. But I do not. Well, I mean, unless I can anger the gods here, but that is incredibly annoying to do at this point in the game. You kind of have to do stuff like this. And then pray that this makes him mad, which... not consistent enough. Sometimes it works, though. We'll see if it does this time. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Pulverizing materials is kind of the last chance type thing we had here. And it didn't work. So, let's just get out of here. Extra health. Yes, delicious. Oh, this is not good. I retract my previous decision. I would rather not die. Okay, somehow survived it. Get shreked, Mr. Bug. And that guy blew himself up. Helpful. There we go, parried that guy. Let's go. Y'all see that? Watch this. I'm not good at parrying bats, but I've done it a couple of times. This is the second time I've caught it on camera. Not super important, since all it does is nullify a small amount of damage and what's it called? Send it back on the attacker, but, you know, it's cool. Definitely an interesting thing, if not useful. If not particularly useful, whatever, it doesn't matter. Wording is unimportant. Okay, do I want the immunity or do I want the speed? I'm going to take the immunity because I'm a reasonable human being. I am going to now melt the ceiling. Now, we have to deal with Steven. We can either melt with plasma, which will probably fail. Can't believe I'm doing this stupid freaking plasma stuff. Alright, you wanna come over here, you freaking idiot? Get melted, nerd. Yeah, okay, I have to deal with this now. Good thing this absolutely melts through all materials. You know, that, like, meat that's inside of him, I've always seen it as, like, a cape, because it looks kind of like a cape or a cloak, but it's not, it's meat. He's got meat in his ribcage, and it just looks interesting to me. But with Stendari, with the Scald, not Stendari, the Scott, with Scott, the big one, it is more of a cloak, though it does have the quality of being skin-like. It's interesting to me. I should, like, draw my understanding of them. I've been getting a lot better at art. I haven't been using digital art because I don't want to use Adobe Photoshop because they're incredibly bad terms of service. I need to find a better PC application that I can use for drawing. Obviously, MS Paint is the default because it's funny, but, like, is there actually... I don't know anything else about the art world. I don't know if there are better art applications that I can use, especially things that aren't subscription services, because, well, duh. Nobody likes subscription services. Especially the kind that are incredibly predatory in nature, and... Oh my gosh, I don't think I talked about any of the Adobe stuff. I have an Adobe Photoshop membership. It's like 30 bucks a month. It's something I barely ever use, and I don't need it. I was planning on unsubscribing, but, like, sometimes I use it, and that's the problem. Either for funny stuff or just because. So, you know, if there's other interesting or just good art applications, please tell me, internet, I need help. I don't like having to subscribe to freaking Draw. I think that's kind of stupid. Obviously, piracy is something that people will recommend, but, like, and then, with Adobe, I'd understand, because they are just terrible people. Why are you purple? Why are you glowing? It's completely... Why are they glowing purple? I don't understand. Is there a ghost variant? Slimy ghost? That's possible. Yeah, it is slimy ghost. Hello! These guys don't really do much. I don't think they even can harm you physically. Yeah, they're just here. And you can kick them to death, too. Anyway, yeah, I don't know much about art applications. I need to figure that out myself, probably. It'd be nice to be given the information for free by the internet strangers, but I don't know how many artists are actually in my audience. I know some people... I actually know that there are a couple of pretty skilled artists, because I've seen some of the cool stuff that people have done on the Discord. Wow, that really freaking melts through everything. That is pretty good. Jeez. Okay, we can just do a lot of backtracking this run, probably. We're gonna need to, anyway. Always be super cautious with plasma, because it will one-shot you. No matter how safe you think you aren't. Alright, I guess there's Blender, but I don't really understand how to use the 2D art part of it, and I've been practicing some 3D modeling, but, not consistently. Which, honestly, it's fun. I made, like, a little spaceship based on one of the NASA ones. It was cool. I don't think I'll ever show it off, but, you know, it was neat. Okay. For those wondering why I'm back here again, we are going to be going and obtaining... What do you call it? Frickin' Luminous Drill. It's good. It's really good. One of the best spells in the game. Second, maybe only to Chainsaw, the best spell in the game. Well, it's kind of more in like third place because there's add trigger and stuff. I gotta do a ranking of all of the spells in Noita. I'll make a video for that. Because that's funny. Okay, hold on. I need to get rid of this bomb weapon. I ain't using that crap. Anyway, this is a great melee weapon. Never use melee weapons in Noita unless you know how to parry, which, even if you know how to parry, don't. The way that it tends to work is making it really inconvenient for you. Like this, bats are just a massive pain to parry. You can't consistently do it, as far as I know, since they don't have any actual tell for their parry mechanism. Okay, well, and then I get 2 in a row and kill the frickin' thing. I'm practicing. I'm saving this because it's not easy. This is not something that I have been able to do consistently. I think you just need a time for bats, them hitting your collision. Because it looks like their melee attack kind of lasts a significant period of time. Unlike a lot of other enemies. Who have like a 1 frame type of thing. And you have to hit it perfectly right. With bats, it looks like you can just time it based upon when they leap at you. I'll have to do more testing for it, but you know. Now's a great time for that, I suppose. With these guys, I've never been able to get the parrying down. So, I guess I'll have to figure that out too. Yeah, but then there's... Oh, gosh. I need to deal with these guys fast. Their teleportation? Dude, I need that crap. And he warped me away. Okay. He's probably downward. Yes, he is. And he warped himself, too. Frick. Where am I? Okay. Parrying these guys is a pain, and not something that I would ever recommend you do. But, if you can successfully do it, it won't even insta-shot them, because they deal low enough damage that they don't one-shot themselves. And, therefore, parrying them is not a worthwhile experience. Give me that water, baby. I don't know how to parry these guys. Don't think I've ever done that. Oh, frick. Okay. I'll take it. Perma Firebug is kind of nuts. As long as you have fire immunity, of course. These guys kind of do their own little thing. Oh, frick you. I've already taken the healing from here, too, which is a little bit bad. But, you know, whatever. I'll figure it out. And by I'll figure it out, I mean I'm going to use this to immediately warp myself to the next area. Because I am not an idiot to that degree. No, 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 no. Okay. After Snowy. Pew. Just don't die. There you go. Always point downwards, since that's the direction you want to be moving in. Grab random ones you find on the street. Avoid getting murked by Electricity Man. And continue with your progression. Isn't that just so easy and not at all one of the most difficult things you've ever done? I'm sure it is. Anyway, have this, Steve, because I think it's funny. Okay, that grabs his aggro. We're going to want to switch this back to plasma. Okay, Steve. Come over here. Yes. Approach me, fool. Okay, for some frickin' reason he didn't get one shot here, and now I'm stuck dealing with the consequences of my actions. Dude, you've taken so much damage. Freaking countering my attacks. There we go. Gotcha. It's my cash now. What you gonna do about it? Kind of want that freeze charge, but honestly, it doesn't really matter a huge amount. All-Seeing Eye is pretty huge, though. Let's go back and check Snowy Wasteland for any potentially utilizable stuff and things. Oh no, they're mad at me. It's not like they weren't already mad at me. My body is a machine that converts Noita into Noita. Sorry. That's not the right words. Hold on. My body is a machine that converts hard drive space into Noita recordings. And that sounds a little bit better. Lore accurate. Alright. We gotta go deal with Electricity Man, too. Shouldn't be too hard, considering we can just melt him with plasma. Actually, we can melt most things with plasma. We just don't, because it doesn't give us the money. Worm Pheromone, one of the most useless materials in the game. Positive only for the fact that it can be used to make a couple of alchemical recipes. That's it. That's all it does. Frick off. Snowman! Attack! Okay, the snowman is way, way too heavy to attack with. Oh, they were already both dead. Wah wah. Frick off. I'm trying to do crap over here. Alright. That seemed to have dealt with him. They walked directly into that one. That is not my fault. That one definitely is my fault. I did murder those guys. Nice try. You will not hit me. It is simply not going to occur. Things will simply never happen that way. That wand is garbage because it has the unfortunate modification of shuffle. Anyway, I'm gonna fight a monk now. Surprised you didn't get immediately killed by the plasma. Very effective tool. Do not be stupid. Do not use plasma. It is terrible. It will kill you. But it's very powerful. It's like saw blades, but stationary. Usually. Rats are the easiest enemy in the entire game to parry, to be honest. You can literally just walk up to them and go, "Whip. Whip." Or you can be a freaking idiot like me and fail every single time. But they are relatively easy to parry, especially compared to the other enemies in this game. That hasn't always cast on it. I need to figure out what it is. Probably the projectile it was shooting, to be honest. I did not see that always cast. Oh, that is horrific. I will not be taking that wand. Yes. Convert yourself into liquid. Turn into water. Purify. Alright. Plasma. Do not get glued. It will kill you. Hi. Don't know why you would approach me from directly above where you literally cannot shoot at me from. PC are not the most intelligent creatures, gotta be honest. Despite the fact that they literally have guns, they are pretty stupid. It is possible that they didn't actually make the guns and they were just given to them by the machine god. Who is canon, by the way. Technology is a god in the Noita universe. Oh, that's not good. Unfortunately, also in the Noita universe is the fact that we have no freaking clue what the lore is because it's so convoluted and there's, like, not nearly enough hints towards what the frick is going on. Bro, the blood of his allies is what saved him. Maybe it's not the blood of your enemies that you should be tasting, but rather the blood of your friends. Oh, that's such a stupid freaking... Okay. Let's just go into Hisi bit. Actually, no, I'm done. I'm tired. I have not slept in at least 15 hours. I think I should do that. Okay. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm going to continue this one later, and I will not forget to record it. Bye!